Welcome back. Joining me on the show today, we have Allison Ryder, local author author of poetry, and she has just recently had this book published. It's called A Traveler's Companion, Inspirational Poems for the Journey. Welcome to the show, Allison.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Tell us a little bit about your inspiration behind writing a book of poetry.
Well, I started off about 5 years ago with photography, actually, and that brought me into taking a tighter view of things through the lens of the camera and looking at the details. And we went to Jacques Lake, actually, and I came back from that experience, and these words just kept popping into my head, and I thought, leave me alone, you know, I need to write these down so that I can relive the experience and get some details. And amazingly, I wrote this paragraph, and then I shared it with some people, and they said, oh, you're a writer? And I said, no, I just, you know, dabble in words and stuff. And they said, well, I'd like to see more. So I started writing and shared it some more, and people were very excited. And the next question was, do you have a book? So I thought, maybe I can do a book. I can put together some poems and pick some and put them into a book. So that's what I spent last year doing. It was my goal.
And how long did it take to compile enough poetry to put a book together?
I think the whole process took about 3 to 4 months, including the editing and reworking of some of the poems that I'd written. When I came to look at them again to include them in the book, I thought, this word isn't quite right, or I need to change this, or ooh, how did I write that? Let's change it, let's fix this. And some of the poems got completely rewritten, and others just had written themselves and stood as they were. So I basically picked which variety of poems that I would like, and found myself an editor, and went from there.
So how would you describe your poetry? Is it sad? Does it tell a story? You can share one with us if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to share one
if you'd
with
like
you.
to read one.
Absolutely, sure. Okay. This one, I thought, seeing as we're in spring, this one is called The Stirring Earth. Winter's hard earth softens her embrace, and life, called by ancient rhythm, pushes from its dark sanctuary. Tender buds rest on trembling stem atop the soil. Leaves unfurl, colored with a green so new it does not yet have a name in the crayon box. Birthed in hope, fresh with joy and the sheer delight of being, spring has written a love song and the earth has sung it. This newness of life, quite beyond any language, evokes a realization, a sudden, deep knowing, the spirit of all living things, given holy resting and faithful waiting, defies the harshest of conditions, awakens, determined, renewed and released. I do believe it knows no other way.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you take a lot of your inspiration from nature? It
yes,
sounds like you
absolutely.
Might. Yes.
Absolutely. Creation. I walk the trails a lot around Kamloops and the back roads and with my husband and my dog, and a lot the connection with the earth and what it can teach us, and what wisdom I can get from my connection, my spiritual connection with the earth. And that's where a lot of that comes from. I think creation can teach us a lot.
It's fantastic. It sounds very peaceful, very calming.
Thank you. Yes.
You are going to be doing some reading of your work, I understand, this coming weekend.
Yes, I'm having a book signing and at Chapters Bookstore in Kamloops here on Saturday, April 9th at 1 p.m. from 1 p.m. on. And I'm glad to share my work with anyone. And if anyone would like to come along, I'll read them a poem and they can pick up the book there.
All right, and you'll be signing your books also.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So if people are interested, I'm sure they can buy this book at Chapters.
Absolutely.
And congratulations to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, publishing a book. You're a published author.
Thank you. I am.
If you would like to meet Allison, you certainly can do that. 1 o'clock Saturday, Chapters. She will be signing her books there. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.